because it's going to take time for people to join this. So I hope you're doing okay. Nathir, what's new in your house?
Yeah, really, we feel like disappointed. So all the kids in the home, and they feel, hard. This is a hard moment, really. Maybe we ever met this in my life. We felt before, but this is a new here in the United States.
Right. Yes. Well, hopefully you're healthy.
Yes, we are good. I went to the bakery. I bought Iraqi bread, and we
Yeah.
took my breakfast, me and my wife only, because the kids are sleeping.
Oh, you already went this morning?
Yeah, I went to the bakery and I come back. It's fresh bread.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're ambitious.
But they said at 11, they will announce like stay at home order today.
Really?
Yep. I hear and I received.
You mean like in Illinois?
Yeah. No, not the head of here, the head of Michigan. What's her name?
Jennifer Whitmer or Gretchen Whitmer?
Yeah. She will announce. She will announce at 11 order to stay at home.
Really?
Yep. Only for the groceries and some specific like groceries and some places like you can go only.
Well, that's all I'm doing anyway, but I don't go out of my house very much. I like to be at home.
Yeah, but I also, to be honest, I have to go work also at 10:30.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we're still open. Centuria Healthcare, because we take care of kiddo, so they still open. They don't tell us like, so I have to go at 10:30. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see how this goes. Sahar, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? I don't know if you can hear me.
I can. Yes.
Is the camera also?
It's fine, but you have a light behind you, so it's a little bit bright.
Yeah.
That's okay. Good to see you. Are you sick?
Too. No, I'm good.
You were blowing your nose. I thought you had a problem. Okay.
No.
Okay.
I don't have corona.
Thank God. Alhamdulillah. I should practice my Arabic. Right. Racha, is everybody okay?
سحر طفي الضوء اللي وراكي حتى تبينين بالصورة.
You're still speaking Arabic.
Sorry.
Yes, can you hear me?
Racha, is everybody okay at your house?
Yeah. Sure. Why can't we see all the students?
Probably. Are you on your phone or on a laptop?
On the laptop. I used to see them when we did the practice.
You can't see Nathir?
But now it's only you. I don't know.
Oh, it's probably because I'm sharing this screen. Watch. Oh, look at Ariane. Can you see everybody now?
Hi. Yeah.
Hi. Well, you're in Florida.
Ariane, in Fort Mayor.
Say it again.
Do you know Fort Mayor? Fort Mayor.
Oh, Fort Myer?
Fort Mayor.
Meyer, I think. Yeah. Yes, she's in Florida. We're here in the snow, Ariane. It's snowing.
Yes, I know that. It's amazing.
Can you see outside?
And you can see. No. Oh yeah. Wow.
Did you see? Look.
Yeah, I see. Well, here it's warm and sunny and probably 80 degrees. Wow.
Ariane did the right thing. She went to Florida for 3 weeks.
Yeah, look. I can look outside.
Hi, Roshana. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. Wow.
Yes.
Well, we're all going to just get used to how to use this. So if you're on a phone, maybe you can only see one person at a time. If you're on a laptop, I think you can see everybody. Can you see everybody now?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see.
we see it.
Okay.
So you hear me?
Right? Yeah.
Hi.
Yes, yeah,
I
we
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Okay. The class is gonna be regular days or every day or what?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now. I was just waiting for
All right.
because I know it takes time to load on and get everything. Some people may have trouble, but we'll do what we can. I'm also recording this so people can watch it later. See what works.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Rosanna,
good.
are you okay?
I'm sorry?
Are you okay at your house?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in my house.
Are your kids healthy?
What is Sahar?
Hi, Roshana.
Sahar, she's ready. She don't have kids, I know. That's why she's ready.
Yeah, Sahar's hard at work over there. So we're going to, when I'm talking and I'm giving you information in a lecture, if you can mute your microphone, do you know how to do that at the bottom of the page? And if you, to mute your microphone.
Oh, if I it, yeah, you mean when if you wanted to mute it. Okay.
When I'm talking, because if there's 2 or 3 people talking, it's confusing. But I'll ask you a question.
Okay.
And if you want to unmute, you can easily do that by pushing the space bar. You can try that now if you want to.
Mhm.
You can push the space bar to unmute, and you can push the space bar to mute again, I think. All right, so here's what I want to do today. We'll see how this works. I'm going to share my screen, and when I do that, you can't see the other people, but you can see me, I think. Let's see. Hold on.
No, we can see.
Can you
Oh, no.
see the screen with
Yes.
the
Yeah.
agenda? Can you see
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, we can see
Yeah.
the
Do you see the other students?
yes.
Okay.
Hi. Hi
Okay.
everyone.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. It's so fun. Thank you for joining. It's good to see your faces, you guys. I missed you. So we're just checking in with everyone right now. Then I'm going to show you how to find some things on Moodle. I might do that at the end, actually. Then I'm going to introduce lesson 6 and the vocabulary and pre-listening and explain the homework. I don't know how long this will take. One problem might be that this Zoom only can last for 40 minutes. And if they kick us off after 40 minutes, you have to push on the link again, because Zoom only gives you 40 minutes for free.
Okay.
Although I'm probably going to pay for the account. I'll probably do that because I don't know how much it costs. But if it kicks us off after 40 minutes, then just click the link again. We'll try it. And maybe this will be an hour. I hope it's not too long. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to take. Hopefully, I'm going to show you how to find all those quizzes and homework and everything else. I'll show you that at the end down here. So I'm going to put that down here so that we do that at the end. Okay. And if you have a question or anything, then just unmute unmute yourself and then ask me a question, okay? Do we have anybody else here? We have Sahar, Aryan, Rasha, Raid. Anyone else? Did I miss? Oh, there's Nathir. Yeah. Okay. I'm learning about how to do this myself. Okay, so let's give this a try, you guys. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes, you can just do like
Okay, ready.
All right. I have your book here, so we can look at it like this. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? So we're going to do unit 6 with listening this week. And Your homework is going to be the same like it was before. It's just that you're going to do it on your computer and then submit it to me. So just a moment. Let me see. So you'll do it on the computer and submit it to me like you did before with the vocabulary and the questions and listening, taking notes. Those things are kind of the same. And Raid, to answer your question, I think we're going to try this on Mondays and Wednesdays from 10 to 11 if it works out well. If it doesn't seem to work very good, then we'll do something else. Does that answer your question, Raid? Do you understand? Raid. Yes?
Yes.
No question.
That was Raid. Okay. We'll try to do this on Mondays and Wednesdays from 10 to 11, but it's not required. I'm recording it so people can watch it later. All right, so we're going to learn about design. And as you can see, this is a very beautifully designed room. It's my favorite color, blue. So I would like.
Did you change the picture? I didn't see it.
What? No, this one right here, this blue room. Can you see the blue room, Sahar?
What blue rooms?
No, we don't see book. The book, it's with us.
You can't see the book, yeah.
You can't see this right here? Okay, hold on.
No.
Yeah, that's what I
Something
mean.
happened. Just a moment. It says it's paused. Okay, thank you. Just a moment. I don't know why it's paused. See, there's a lot of things I don't know about this. Oh, here we go. Put this down. Okay, can you see it now?
No.
No.
No?
Not yet.
Just with the first page, you put it on the screen.
Okay, you don't see the blue room?
The schedule.
Okay, just a minute. Maybe something, you never know what's gonna happen here. Okay, how about now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Works,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe when my Wi-Fi gets interrupted, something might happen. So tell me if you can't see it. It should tell me at the top. Okay, so we're gonna look about design and learn about design. This is a office at Google. So some people work here, I guess. And then we're gonna turn the next page and look at this beautiful museum, which maybe Ariane can tell us about. You know where this is? You recognize this, Ariane?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Tell us
In
about it.
Paris, it's located in Paris, and it's a museum which called the Louvre,
Yes.
and it's just a huge museum, and a wonderful museum. It's on the basement, and it's just amazing.
It's just amazing. Yes. Well, interestingly, yes, this is the Louvre, and it was built, I think, it was several hundred years ago, like in the 13th century, I think I read. But this section here is new. I mean, it's new from 1988, I believe it was finished, 87 or 88. I was here in 1986 and it was not here. So they were still designing it and building this new section. So let's just read this part together. Does anybody have a question or a comment? Has anybody been to Paris other than Ariane? Anybody else been to Paris?
No.
Soon.
Raid, have you been to Paris? Is he here? I'm not sure if he's listening.
I
Yeah.
am here.
Yes.
I'm here, but I didn't go there. I never go there.
You never went there. Okay.
I watched some videos.
Yes. Good. Everybody would like to go to Paris, but not everybody has had the chance yet, right? So I'm going to read to you about this because this is really interesting, I think. This is about design, okay? An elegant solution. Elegant means beautiful and classy.
Smart.
Okay, I wasn't sure. If you're
Smart.
smart,
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't. There's like a pause in between. So, yeah, elegant can be smart, clever, but usually beautiful. In 1983, architect I.M. Pei was commissioned by French President Francois Mitterrand to design a new grand entrance for the world-famous Louvre Museum and to reorganize the museum's interior. The project presented many challenges. The historic buildings were in disrepair. The entrance could not handle the large number of visitors. Art galleries were not connected, and people got lost in the corridors. So what do we get from this so far? Is this a new, which part of this is new? Rasha, which part of it is new? Is it this glass part or
The
the
glass, the glass.
The glass.
glass? Yes.
Yeah.
What were some problems that he was trying to solve when he designed this? Sahar, what were some problems he was trying to solve?
Too much people.
A lot of people, yes. There's a lot of people they could not handle. Yep. They're
Too
all,
dark.
say it again.
Yeah, large number, cannot handle large number of visitors.
Right, the old entrance. When I was here in 1986, I just remember it being an old building. I don't remember exactly what it looked like because that was a long time ago, but I remember waiting outside in a long line. And it was nothing like this. It was just a long line waiting to get in. Okay, so he's designing something new. Let's finish, let's read up here. I'll read for you. Pei came up with a grand plan. His solution was to place a new entrance in the exterior courtyard. That's this area here. He would build new areas underground that would welcome visitors, provide public spaces, and give access to art galleries. The new entrance would be marked by a glass and metal pyramid mirroring the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt. When Pei unveiled his design, the international response was extremely negative, and Pei received criticism from all sides. I can't read this because of these, there we go. However, he completed his plan, and the updated Louvre was opened in 1989. Today, the glass pyramid at the Louvre is a beloved jewel of the Paris landscape, admired by both Parisians and tourists. So, did people like it at the beginning?
No,
No, they did not. Does anybody have an idea? Maybe Ariane, do you know why they didn't like it? Do you have any ideas about that?
I read something about it, but I think it cost a lot of money
Yeah,
first, and it's it's not, you know, in Paris, a lot of things are a little bit old-fashioned,
yes,
and it was not.
right.
It was new, and it's a pyramid, so it's not French pyramid, but so I think people didn't like it because of all of these things.
Right. And where, I mean, interestingly, he chose a pyramid where are the pyramids? The pyramids are in Egypt, right? So
Egypt,
why
yeah.
are French people putting an Egyptian symbol in their most famous art museum? Many people were angry about that, or, you know, they disagreed, they were confused, and they didn't like it. They criticized it. You see that word criticize? Pei received
yeah.
criticism. So criticism is usually negative.
Mhm.
Okay, so he completed in 1989. How do people view it today? Who else was on here? Brad or Rushana? Can you
They loved it.
They love
Yeah.
it. Yes, they love it. And
They love
yeah, so if you see here, it says it is a beloved jewel of the Paris landscape, admired, which means loved, by Parisians, that's people who live in Paris, and tourists. Do you guys have any questions about that so far?
No.
No.
You're doing great. This is all new, so this is a big experiment right here. But I do love this, this design. So this chapter is about design. And if we go to the next page, we'll see, can you see it?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. If you go to this next page, you can see that design has to do with not only buildings. Do you guys know the word for a person who designs buildings in English? What is that? The person who designs buildings? Does anybody want to answer?
Architect.
Architect, right. An architect, we don't say architect, but
No.
architect. So an architect designs buildings. There are also a lot of other kinds of designers. Can you think of other kinds of designers? What other what other things do people design?
Clothes.
Clothes, yeah, that would be a fashion designer, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody else? Rasha? What other things do people design?
every couch,
Everything.
home,
Houses, yeah, that would be an architect, yeah.
things, bed, anything. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there are also people that design products, right? Those are called industrial designers. And
Cars.
cars, those are car designers. We have a lot of those here in Detroit, obviously. A lot of people work on car design, automotive design. There's landscape architects who design,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
like,
Even the construction, the bridge, they design.
the construction.
I mean, the bridge when they do a lot of bridges like
A
we see
bridge?
on Japan or in China or here,
building.
many world in
Yeah,
many countries.
right. So people design bridges and roads. That would be a civil engineer designs that. So there are a lot of things that people design. Maybe some of you are interested in design. My son is thinking about going to school for design. My younger son that we just visited Colorado with, he is interested in designing furniture or maybe
I
designing.
like interior design.
So maybe some of you are interested in that too. Okay, so that's the topic. Let's try this just for fun. See if would somebody like to, I'm gonna see what time it is. Okay, would somebody like to read this for us? Would you like to practice reading? Would that be useful? Do I have a volunteer?
And
Ariane, you wanna do it?
yeah.
Go ahead,
Okay.
this one right here.
Okay. Louis Sullivan was an American architect who died in 1924. He worked for clients in many US cities, including Chicago, Illinois, and Buffalo, New York, and was one of the first architects to design and build tall skyscrapers using materials such as steel and concrete. His ideas have had a major influence on design and architecture. He is best known for studying the principle that form follows function. This means that the way a building or project looks must depend on how people will use it, not on how it was designed in the past.
Right. Awesome. Now, let me tell you a note here. On the Moodle site, I have put all the audio recordings, so you can, I'm not going to do it right now, but you can listen to the audio on the Moodle site of a native speaker reading this. So I would like you all to do that at home as well so that you get more practice listening to the correct pronunciation. You pronounced everything almost correctly, except this is buffalo. And I think everything else,
Oh, buffalo.
everything else was pretty good. Okay, so that was another architect, Louis Sullivan. He did a lot of buildings in Chicago. He designed the buildings. Now, I have a question for you. The person who designs the buildings, do they construct the buildings? Hey, Malak, are you here?
No.
Right. Malak, can you
Yeah,
use your audio?
yeah, you
Awesome.
heard me?
Hi, good to hear
Hi,
you.
how are you?
Good. My question for you was, do architects construct buildings?
No, they're just drawing.
For Malak, I was asking.
Maybe.
They just design.
But I'm with you a little time because the first time I used the Zoom.
Yep.
I will continue with you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
but
Okay. Good.
I don't know on which topic you talk.
Which what?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. I open the book
I see.
Unit 6.
to continue with
104.
yeah.
Can you see it on the screen, Malak? Can you see the book on the screen, Malak?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah. I can see, yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, we're experimenting here. So it may work for some people. Maybe there's some people trying to get on. I don't know. So if you have background noise, then it's best to mute yourself until you need to talk. Because some people have kids in the back, dogs, cats, noise, cooking, all of that. All right, awesome. So you guys are doing great. I like to see your faces. So this other kind of designer is a product designer, and his name is Dieter Rams. He's a German. I'll read it for you. Dieter Rams, born in 1932, is a German industrial designer. Many of the products he designed in the 60s and 70s are still stylish and appealing. Rams is deeply committed to good design, and this led him to come up with 10 principles of good design. One key element of his philosophy is that less is better, meaning that good design should be as simple as possible. He also believed good designs should be innovative rather than old-fashioned and made from sustainable materials that are good for the planet. His approach has generated many designs with a timeless quality. I'm going to ask you about some words that are not in blue. Do you know what generated means?
Yeah.
Yeah. Started.
Maybe one
The
person.
beginning of something.
Generated, began. Yeah, it's kind of like make. Begin making or making many designs. Yeah. Right. And what about this timeless quality? What does that mean? Timeless quality.
The time.
For a short time or something like that.
Not a short time. Nope.
Long time.
A long time. It means that it's good. The quality is good in the past, in the present, and the future. People will always like it. It's not what's the word? It's not constricted or limited to one time. It's timeless, meaning
All time.
It's always popular. Yeah. That was a good I guess, though. So if you have a timeless style, it's very, it's good, classic. It's good all the time. Okay, so those are some
If you say timelessness, is it less time?
No,
Less time? No. It looks like it could be less time, but that's not what it means. Timeless means it's without time. It's outside of time, so it's not limited to a certain time.
Okay.
So that's not one of your vocabulary words, but you know, there's a lot of good words that are in here. Okay, I wanted to go over with you these vocabulary words, and then I'll tell you about homework. So, and there's a lot of things to do. So I'm going to go to my other page. Just a minute. I made, here it is. I can post this as well, so you can look at it up here, and then I'll put it on the, I'll put it on our site so you can find it. So if you look at your book at the same time, I'm gonna use this for my board, and you can look at your book. I'm gonna open mine to page 10, what is this, 104? Yeah, 104, 105, if you have your book. If not, that's okay. So the first word we had was material. Materials are substances used to make things, and that's a noun. So can somebody give me an example of a material that you make things from?
Yeah, wood, like a wood.
Yep, wood is a material.
Iron.
Iron, yeah.
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 Steel.
Stone.
Steel, yeah. Metal.
Cell, like cell.
Say that again.
Stone.
Can you see anything? Yeah. Glass. Glass.
Glass.
Glass. Did you say glass? It's a little bit hard to hear everybody, so I think that's what you said. We also have unnatural. These are natural materials, right? Although
Yeah.
iron, steel, and metal, I think we have to make those. We have other things that are unnatural, like plastic, and we have other natural things like cotton, right? Those are all materials. Wool that you make a sweater from. Okay, so those are examples of materials. And you can make a building out of several
So
of them.
it's A.
So the answer is A, yeah, metal, stone. We forgot stone. We'll put stone on there. So in your book, the answer is A.
I said stone.
Oh, you said stone, sorry. I couldn't understand
Yeah.
everything.
Okay.
You guys are doing great. This is fun, right? You're having fun. The next word is influence, and that's a verb. And you influence someone to have an effect on someone. For example, my parents influence me strongly. Or you can do the opposite and say, I am strongly influenced by my parents. You see? So my parents influence me. That means my parents have an effect on me. I am strongly influenced by my parents,
If
which
we
is
say,
passive.
if we say I am strongly influenced by, is it influenced the adjective? Yeah, adjective.
The verb.
It's a passive verb. Passive. Did you learn about passive in your grammar class?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. My parents influence me. I am influenced by. It looks like an adjective, right? Passive and adjectives look similar, so you can get confused with that. I'm strongly influenced by my parents. So if I say, well, let me ask you, who other than your parents influences you? Who can answer that? Malak, or who else is on here right now? Anyone else on here? Who else is here? Riyadh. Okay. Riyadh, who?
Hi. Me, Hanan. Me, Hanan. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Hi, Hanan.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi,
Hanan.
Hanan.
I'm sorry because
I'm
I can't see
Hanan.
who's talking.
Hanan Ruslan. Hanan.
Hanan.
Hanan, are you on the one that says iPhone?
Yes, on the iPhone.
Okay. It just says iPhone. I don't know who it is.
Oh, okay. On my iPhone, not
You
on
can
the
put your
tab.
name.
Yeah, I think you can
Uh,
put your name or something there if you want to. Or your picture.
Where
Picture.
it's okay. Mine.
I'm so happy you can join us.
Um,
Okay, so what did I say? Who influences you? Does anybody have an answer for that?
Husband.
Maybe mother or friends.
Yeah, okay, we had parents, so let's do something else. So you can say, my friends also influence me. Can you influence your friends as well?
yeah,
Yeah,
we can.
you understand it can go both ways, right? I also
Mhm.
influence my friends. Yeah. My friends influence me. I influence my friends, right? You affect each other.
Can you say like God influence us?
God influences us. Yeah, sure, you could say that. I'm trying to think. It sounds a little bit strange because, yeah, you could say that. Usually we wouldn't say it quite like that in English. We might say God guides us, God directs us, God teaches us. We just don't usually use the word influence with God, but you could maybe do that. It's a good question. All right, and then we can use influence as a noun. You have good influence, you have bad influence, influential, and influentially. Okay, and then, so in your book, to influence means be, to have an effect on somebody. Obviously, I'll just put be here so you can see that. Yeah. Maybe I'll put it at the beginning. And I'll post this so that people can see it later. And I'm going to put A up there, right? A, okay, very good. Number 3 is function, and that's a noun. The function of something is its purpose, why it's there, what it does. The primary function of a phone is...
Do we did the 3?
Sorry.
What about number 3?
Oh, I forgot
Number 3.
I wrote this up this morning and I didn't even, I skipped number 3. Okay, let's do it. A principle. Principle. Okay. Principle is, that's a noun. So I'm going to add that. Thank you.
It's rule.
Yeah,
The way of learning.
Help me. A principle is a rule or belief. It's similar to philosophy. We're going to get to that. A rule or belief about life or other things, or design or education or something like that. Education. So a principle, well, they're talking about design here, the principles of design. Dieter Rams principle, I think, or what did they say here? Or that was Sullivan. Okay, we'll use Sullivan. Kicked us off yet. They're supposed to kick us off after 40 minutes, but it hasn't happened yet. That's good. What did I say? Sullivan. Sullivan's principle of design is form follows function. So what that means, as you read about in the book, is that he makes things based on what it's used for. What's another principle? A good principle to...
Should we change the page?
What? Do you change the page?
Change the page?
Nope, it should be on page 104.
You're writing something, so I
Can you see it on the vocabulary page here? Do you see something?
It's on the book. No, we cannot see it.
Really?
It's only the book.
It's only the book right now?
Yeah, only the book.
There's only the book, 104 and 105.
You didn't see this
Yes.
vocabulary paper that I'm on?
No.
No.
Really? Okay.
He didn't switch the cam.
Well, I'm sharing my screen. So just a minute. Let me try it again. Did you see it before or no? You didn't see it before, did you? Darn it. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm trying to share this screen. Let me try it again. So just a minute. Here it is. I'm going to share this. Now what do you see?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
the
we
paper, yes.
You see the paper
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's what you should have seen before. Did you see this before?
No.
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Textbook.
No, we didn't see.
I was showing you this and yeah, I didn't realize you only saw the book. I don't know why. Problems. Okay. So now you can see that I've got the vocabulary words here and I'm going to put this on Moodle for you. So you can see it now, right? Awesome.
Yeah.
The principal advice is you can always mute your
You can do mute, Hanan. There's mute on the bottom.
Hanan,
No,
do you-
my kids is downstairs. That's why there's no.
Yeah, you can
There's
do mute.
nothing.
mute. You know mute. Yeah, well, he'll figure it out. Okay, next word we got is function. And function is its purpose. So the primary function of a phone is to what? What's the primary function of a phone? Is to call people, right?
The code.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
But a cell phone has many functions, such as we can do a lot of things, right? Take picture,
Take picture.
check email, do a Zoom class, right? We can do a lot of on an iPhone or do a Zoom class. So function means its purpose, right? Originally, the function of a phone was to call people, but we use it for a lot of other things now. We have other forms like function is also a verb, functional and functionally are other forms. So this program, Zoom, is functioning, but there are some things I don't understand. It means it's working, but function here is a noun. Okay, so in your book, function is something as its purpose, so we'll put A there for that. Okay, appealing is attractive or something you enjoy or like, and that's an adjective. Like modern design is appealing to me. That's an adjective, or you can use it as a verb. Modern design appeals to me. It's almost the same there. This is an appealing dress. That is an appealing dress. You look amazing in it. Appealing means it looks good on you, right? And appeal is a verb also and a noun, and appealingly is an adverb. Okay, and then we have committed. Committed to something. It means you're loyal or faithful to something or someone, or you have a strong belief about that. And that will be, that's B in your book.
Believe strongly in it.
So for example, you are committed to learning English despite the difficulties of learning online, right? All of you are here today. It's not easy, but you're committed to something. You're committed to learning English. Or my husband is committed to me. He has always been loyal and loving. So you're committed to something or someone. We can add someone up here, or someone. Commit is a verb and commitment is a noun. An element is an important part of something or an aspect of something. Learning vocabulary is an important element of this class. It just means part, right? Important element or part or aspect. And we get the word elementary from that, like your kids are in elementary school. That means like the beginning, the basic, the foundation, the important foundation. So that's an adjective, elementary school, for example. Okay, then we have a philosophy. That's number 8. A noun, that's a belief about life. I'll take that comma off. It's similar to a principle. I'm going to put that on here. Similar to a principle, but bigger. Usually it's bigger. It's almost the same, okay? So philo means love and Sophie means wisdom. So we get that from Latin, love of wisdom. Wisdom is like intelligence, right? Her philosophy is, if it feels good, do it. Or live for the moment. Do you guys know what YOLO means? Have you ever heard that before?
No.
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 YOLO. This is what kids like to say. You only live once. You only live once. That's what they say when they want to do something risky or dangerous. Oh, you only live once, so I'm going to do whatever I want right now because I might not have another chance later. Living for the moment. If it feels good, do it.
Like that.
But he believes the opposite. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. There's a philosophy. Or look before you leap. That's a philosophy, because you could make a serious mistake if you don't think wisely. So these are like opposite philosophies, right? Philosophies. There we go. He believes the opposite philosophy. 1. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like your attitude about life, your feeling about life. In your book, yeah, it says your attitude about life. So I'm going to put B there. Attitude or belief. Or belief about life.
So it's not a belief
Then,
about others.
on the book, which one, right? A or B?
B.
B.
Belief, attitude or about life, not
Okay.
others.
There's
You said
belief
attitude or
Yep. What's your belief
Okay.
in life? Do you want to just live for the moment or plan for the future? Do you think no pain, no gain? That's a philosophy, right? If it doesn't hurt, then you're not gaining anything. Or maybe your philosophy is to love God and love others. That's your philosophy of life. It's like your life, what guides your life beliefs. I'm talking with my hands. You can't see me. Okay. Other forms would be a philosopher. That's a person who thinks a lot. Philosophize is a verb. Philosophical is an adjective. Philosophically is an adverb. All right. And then innovative is an adjective, and that means new, unique, or modern. An innovative design, an innovative idea, an innovative plan, an innovative machine, an innovative way of thinking. So it's the opposite of old or traditional, right? So I'll put that up here, not old or traditional or something already done. Not any of those things, so it's new. Like electric cars are innovative. Self-driving cars are innovative. It's an innovation. That's a noun. Innovate is a verb, and innovatively is an adverb. And then the last word we have is sustainable. That's an adjective. It doesn't do much harm to the environment
Important.
or can keep for a long time. I'm sorry, I got to put the answers here. So that's B. Innovative you got was new and modern, so that's B also. Many products are made from sustainable materials, such as, does anybody have an example of what's a sustainable material? Means it doesn't do much harm to the environment. What's that?
Glass.
Glass?
Plastic.
Plastic is not sustainable
No, it's not.
because it takes a long
Glass.
time.
The glass is.
Glass could be sustainable.
Yeah.
What about paper?
Paper.
Paper's okay, right? Other sustainable materials, plant-based, right? Plant, you know how they're making paper out of plant-based materials now
From the
Cartoon.
trees, yeah,
paper.
from the trees.
from the tree.
Can we say like solar energy?
So, oh yeah, yeah. Well, you can't make a product though from that, right? Solar energy is sustainable, you're right, but not for this sentence because you can't make it. You can't make a product out of the sun, but you can make the product using solar energy. But this word "from" is talking about the material that you use to make it, not plastic, right? Not plastic or styrofoam. Those are not. Using oil for energy is not sustainable in the long run. There's a limited supply on Earth. So oil is an example of energy that's not sustainable. Does that make sense? Other forms are sustainability. That's a noun. Sustain is a verb, and sustainably is an adverb. Okay, so is that helpful if I go over all of these words, or is this kind of like a waste of our time? What do you, I mean,
No, it's useful. It's
It's
useful.
useful.
okay. Because
No,
you
it's
can get it in
useful.
your book, but I'm just giving you more information, and you can listen to me talk,
Yeah.
right? It's good for listening. All right, so I will post this. You can find it later, and you can use this to help you on your homework. So you probably want to know what is your homework, right? Let me see this. Okay. We got 2 iPhones. I'm not sure who's who here. Let me go back to my schedule. And, I also wanted to tell you about your listening. So let me go to that. We go back to your book. Can you see the book now?
Yeah. No, not right
Yeah.
now.
No.
No, not
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can
Okay.
see.
4.
Awesome. Okay, so you can read this again. You can listen to it. I put the link, I'll show you in Moodle, so you can listen. I'll show you that in a minute. And I think there's some of these questions are on your homework, which I'll show you as well. What you're gonna do at home is do the vocabulary like we normally do, and you'll write some sentences, you'll type them in the homework assignment, and then you'll listen to the lecture as you normally do. You'll find these audio files on the homework assignment I'll show you. And you're gonna listen to a guest lecture about design. We talked about these different designers. You're going to listen to a woman who's a designer, a professor, talk about her experience with design. And so you can answer these questions in your book, and you can do the exercises I put on your homework. So let me show you that. I'm gonna put this down, and then, okay, put that down. And then I'm gonna go over here to your homework page. Can everybody see that?
No.
Okay, it's
Not
coming.
yet.
I think it takes a second to come. You see the Moodle page?
No, we can't see.
What do you see on your screen right now? Oh,
The book.
Book.
yeah, sometimes this gets messed up. Okay, I'll do it again.
I think we have to go to the camera, then to the.
Well, it's just that it gets interrupted, and I think it just, don't worry, I can do it again. A minute, where is it? Here it is. Whose kids are those?
Not mine.
That's kids. Okay, figure out how to do
Not
mutes.
mine, not mine.
All right. Next time you can put them on video. I want to see them. Okay, can you see it now? Moodle. What do you see on your screen right now? Ariane, what do you see on your screen?
Yeah, now we can see the
Yeah.
website.
The website. Okay.
You can see the
Very good.
Moodle.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes, I just need to check with you because sometimes what I see is not the same as what you see. Great. Okay, so I still am putting some announcements here. For example, I put on the announcements a new schedule for the rest of the semester. So if you open that, you can see what we're going to do for the rest of the semester. Can you see that here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
so like this week we're doing listening, A and B. Next week we're doing reading. Then the next week we'll have a test and a project. Then we'll do unit 10 listening, unit 10 reading, and then a test on that. And then the final week we'll do the final test and a final project, which I will tell you about later. And all your homework assignments will be due on Sundays. I should put an S on that. Sundays, okay, I can't. At 11:59. So I'll show you that. Okay, so that is the schedule. Okay. So what you need to look at for
This is a new schedule.
the new schedule, yep. It's almost the same as what we were doing before, but we had to, I'm not doing the literature unit because I need help with that. So I'm just taking the unit out of the book instead. And then we're gonna have a final test on the following week. They're adding a week to the schedule. So here's where you're gonna find your homework for Sunday, March 29th. And by the way, we'll still meet again on Wednesday at 10 a.m. if for those of you that can and you want to talk to me and do this live. But for Sunday, you're going to watch these short videos about pay.
So is the homework.
This is all the homework. Yep, I'm going to show you. So here's some videos for you to watch. They're 3 minutes each. I'm supposed to give you 6 hours of classroom time, so you have things to do. Then, this is pretty cool. You're going to do a questionnaire about pay in the Louvre. So you're going to watch these videos first. Then you're going to do this questionnaire. I'll show you. You're just going to answer some questions that everybody can see after you answer them. So you're going to answer questions like, have you ever been to the Louvre in Paris? I said yes, because I have. If yes, how did you feel when you approached and entered the Louvre, the pyramid? So you're going to answer these 10 questions. Kind of fun. Yes or no, or short answer. Okay. I'm going back. Then, so those are the videos. That's the questionnaire. Then you'll do the listening A and the vocabulary.
So we ask question or we have to like.
No, you're just answering.
Not asking. No, not asking question. You have to answer yes or no and why. That's
Yeah, depending on the question. Some of them are yes or no. It will show you on there. It's really easy to use. Some of them are yes or no. Some of them you write a short sentence. And then when you're done, everybody can see your answers and you guys can look at each other's answers. It's not a quiz. It's just questions to help you understand and respond to the videos. It's not a quiz. It's a questionnaire.
Yeah.
Then you're going to, here's the audio files where you can listen to the book, the vocabulary and the readings on the book and the lecture. You see this one's 6 minutes and 22 seconds. This is the lecture you're going to listen to. Okay. You'll play that.
Page 106.
when is this due?
Can you hear that?
Yep.
Is it due on Wednesday?
No, this is all due on Sunday by midnight. Sunday.
Sunday?
Yep. All of it's all due on Sunday. You're just going to do it all. You can do it today. You can do it tomorrow. You can do it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I would suggest doing like, you know,
So the
one
two
day,
parts, not
day.
the one part. For
So regular homework, right?
It's regular homework plus a little more because you're supposed to have 6 classroom hours. I'm not doing 6 classroom hours. You can do it online because you don't want to
How
listen.
many hours are you doing this for
What?
today?
How many hours
are
today? We're almost done. We're almost done. So today, oh, it's 11 o'clock. Yes, I want 1 hour. 1 hour is enough. Then you're going to type in the answers and upload it and submit it to me. So here's the homework right here, okay? You see this one down here? Does everybody see this? You're going to click on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see. Is it coming? Then you'll get it on your computer. Can you see it?
Yep.
And then you will have to do this, enable editing, so you can put your answers in here, okay? You'll just type your answers. A substance that...
you can't see what you write.
You can't see it?
No.
Shoot. Okay. Okay, I think I see what the thing is. Just a minute. It's not sharing everything. Okay. Just a moment. So let's do new share. Thank you for telling me. Do that. So when I open something, it doesn't. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you click that
Okay.
link, then your homework will come up, and then you can just, you know, write everything like you did at home before, but you're just going to type it.
How are we going to send it to you?
Okay, I will show you that next. Good question. But you'll do everything on here, okay? Listen to the lecture, take notes, that's the notes, answer some questions, look at this.
My question is, we can type it right away when we see it. We can go in it and type it, the answer.
Yeah. Yes.
Type the answers.
You'll type the answers and then you'll save it, right? Save your answers so that you saved it with all of your answers here. You may want to try it, right? Just do like one of them. Materials, that's a noun. And then your sentence. Let me just give you an example. My house is made of wood material. Okay. And then, so then just save it. You know, go over here, file, save, and make sure that you can save it. And then just do everything with your.
We didn't see it.
This should be on your computer. You'll download it onto your computer. Okay. Then when you're done, okay, when you're done, just a minute. Okay, let me go back to this screen. I'm learning how to do this. We're doing good here.
Okay, Miss Canapel, I did before online classes. At every homework, there's a submission. When you click on the to submit, everything goes to you. You can see it. Not like that. You have to save. You have to click here or here.
Well, for this,
it's easy for us. It's easy for us.
Yeah, you're gonna submit it down here.
Everything we have to do it. Yeah.
Can you see this? You'll add the submission right here.
Yeah, yeah. When we finish all the answers, we can add submission and everything goes good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we can't every time write a sentence. We have to save it.
No.
When we finish all, okay.
I didn't mean that. I just meant to test it one time. If you want to test it, you can save it after you wrote one answer. But you'll write all your answers, and then then you'll find it here. You'll find your file. You want to choose your file, you know, wherever you have your homework, wherever you put your homework on your computer. I'm not going to do it right now. And then you upload the file. You'll upload the file. Sorry, let me. You'll do it, and then you can save it and then submit it. Mine looks a little bit different because I think I'm not sure what I did here. Let's see what happens. Save changes. No. Okay, let's say I choose. I'm just going to show you. I'll choose a file. Go up here and pick whatever your file is, right? I can't find the one I want. Let's say I'm going to do listening B. It's not the right one, but choose your file, open it, and then upload it. And then you're going to save the changes. And then that's what you submitted it. It said submitted for grading. Do you see that? That means that you submitted it and then I can see it. So you'll just do it on the computer. You'll click here and then write in all of your answers. And then you'll save it on your computer and then submit it here. And if you made a mistake, you can remove it or you can change it. You can edit it. After you do it the first time, I think you'll understand. It's just like what you did for your novel, if some of you did that already. And then I can comment here and I'll grade in my grade book. It goes in automatically, actually. Okay, so that's a homework assignment and it gives you all the directions here. Then you can go back.
Teacher, I have a question.
Okay, go ahead. What's your question?
Like, do we have part A and part B for homework till Sunday?
Yes. So if you look here again, you'll see to do for Sunday, March 29th. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll start by watching these short videos. Watch, watch, watch. Then you're going to do this questionnaire with 10 questions. You'll do the homework for listening A. You'll do the homework for listening B. And you'll do a quiz, which I have not put there yet, but you'll see it on Saturday, you know, or you'll see it tomorrow. But do these in order. You'll do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. And then watch this. This is pretty cool. This checklist right here, you can check everything.
We have a quiz.
Hold on a second. So you can check everything that you.
Quiz for what? It
was about what? About all the homework.
Yep, just like we do in class. A quiz about the listening, vocabulary, and homework, A and B. So do that last, right, on Saturday. So here's the checklist. I want you to check them off. Okay, I watched the videos. I'm 13% done. I answered the questions. I'm 25% done. I read and listened to that. I did Unit 6. I read and listened to that. I did Unit 6B. I did the quiz. And I attended attended live or watched the recorded Zoom classes from this week. So when you did everything, you can check them off. And do you have to submit that? I don't think so. You just do that. It's just for you to know.
No.
Okay. So these are all the things you need to do by Sunday, and you can check them off on the checklist.
Are we gonna have another class on Wednesday? Like live,
yeah.
like this?
Okay, let me just make sure everybody understands this, how to find it.
Yes.
So on your page, it's going to look like this, right? And then you're going to click this down arrow, and then you can find everything here. This one, this one, this one, this one, and then your checklist. Everybody see that?
Yes.
I know it looks like a lot, but once you start it, it's like what we did in class, but just on. I think it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It looks fun to me. I'm having fun making it. Especially this questionnaire. Watch the questionnaire is kind of fun because you can see the other students' answers, and I'm giving you credit for completing it. So again, the questionnaire is not a quiz. It's just to make sure you're understanding what's and participating in a kind of a discussion, but on a questionnaire like this. So just yes or no, right? Have you ever been to a large art museum? If yes, which art museum have you visited? These are my answers, so you can look at my answers too. On yours, it will be blank,
Yeah.
and then you just fill in your answers after you watch the videos, okay? So do it in order. You'll do everything in the order I put. You'll watch the videos, then do the questionnaire, then do your listening, do your other listening, and then do the quiz, and then check everything. So your question about Wednesday? Okay, I'm gonna do this. Here we are. Who's here? All right. Wednesday, I will be here again at 10 a.m. and I will put the link on I'll put it at the top of that page so everybody can see it. And so if you have questions, you'll probably have questions. And we'll look at the vocabulary for the next section on listening B. We'll talk about listening B and any problems you've had so far, and I'll try to help you with that. Does that sound good?
Okay.
Sahar, how are you feeling about this?
It's good.
Are you okay? Wow,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
eyes look good. They look really. I'm
Yeah,
eyes
because
on there.
there's too much light.
I like the way it looks. Ariane, how do you feel about everything?
Good.
Okay, good. Malak, how do you feel about everything so far?
She's not.
Are you there? Can you
Yeah.
unmute?
What
Yeah.
about
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay, how do you
Yeah, I'm
feel
good.
about
Fine.
everything so far? You're okay?
Good. Good.
Okay. Rasha, how do you feel?
good?
You feel okay?
Yes.
You understand so far? Okay, I'm checking with
What
everybody.
about the novel quest?
The what?
Yeah, about the novel quiz. Novel
Yeah.
quiz.
Oh,
Novel
novel
quiz.
quiz. Oh, I forgot to tell you that. Right, which is what
Oh,
you're doing in the next 2 days. I forgot to put that. Okay, thank you. Let's look at that right now. So share screen, let me go back here. Thank you, thank you. You were supposed to do that, yeah, I guess in the next couple days, right? Okay, just a minute here, it's coming. Okay, so we go back. You can see the page again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do for Monday. Okay,
Yeah.
you listened to that. You did that. Very good. Okay, quiz for Monday about the novel. Yep, you have 48 hours. So you're going to click this. You have to do this first. I should add this to the checklist. I'll add it to the checklist. Don't worry. I already did it because I was testing it. So let's say I'm giving you 2 tries. Let's say you didn't like your first try. You're going to do it again. Hold on. You will, let's see here. Is it coming? There we go. So you'll see the question.
This time?
You have 30 minutes, and they're just short answers, 2 to 3 sentences. What happened at the end of your novel? So you'll write the answer. The boy
How many questions?
died at the end of the story because blah, 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 right? Were you satisfied with the ending? I'm giving you a sneak preview. Would you recommend this book to someone else? How long did it take? And would you consider reading another book? They're just questions about your book. That's all. And you're going to write 2 or 3 sentences for each one. Your
Okay,
opinion.
how many questions?
5.
How many questions?
5. 5 questions. 5 questions. Okay. And then at the end,
5 questions?
there's
Oh,
5.
5.
Yes.
Okay.
Short answer questions. And you finish. and then it should send it.
Finish at time.
I'm giving you 2 tries. So if you messed up the first time, you can do it again. Okay? And you have to submit it by
Okay.
Monday at 11:45. That's not true. I'm going to change this. Don't worry. It's going to be by Wednesday at
9.
what did I say? Wednesday at 9.
9.
Yeah, why does it say Monday? Okay, I have to fix it. Don't worry, I will fix it. I'm looking at everything here. Yeah, this should not say Monday, that should say Wednesday. I'll fix it. We're learning. Don't worry, don't stress. Okay, going back, thank you for that reminder. That was Rasha, thank you so much. Rushana, how are you doing? Do you have any questions? Rushana, are you there? We can't hear you. Yes.
I was answered, but I was unmute. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm good. Thank you. Anyway, we
Okay.
will see. We have to try. We have to after we try. We'll told you.
Yes, exactly. After you try, you'll tell me all the problems, I'm sure. Don't get frustrated. We're all new. Okay, who is this iPhone down here? This is Hanan?
Me, Hanan. I'm Hanan.
How do you feel so far? Are you doing okay?
So far, good. I had doing online these things, but I like more writing and not from online. It's okay.
I know. I prefer doing
It's
it in person. None of us didn't choose this, so we just have to do our best, right? Maybe we'll like some things about it. We may end up liking some things about doing it online, right? We don't have to go outside in the snow today. That's good. It's snowing, but we can still learn English.
Yep, it's okay. Thanks about your time.
Yeah, I'm learning.
Thank you so much.
I am learning, just like you. So I set everything up. Last week I was frustrated. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do that. Sahar was helping me test this, test that. What about this? What about that? Right, Sahar?
Yeah.
So this week you have to test everything, and you might be frustrated. You might make a mistake, but please, you can message me on Remind. You can email me. You can call me. Just, pick up the phone and call. You can do that. And I'm happy to help you. Oh. Is this another person here? This iPhone down here?
Yeah, it's Ghadir.
Who is it?
Ghadir.
Nadir?
Yeah.
Ghadir.
Oh, Ghadir. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't realize it was you. I didn't know you were here, Ghadir. Because
I just woke up. That's why I'm gonna show my face.
Maybe you can change it so it puts your name on.
Hi, Ghadir.
قلت Rushana?
Hi, Ghadir.
Hey, you can't speak Arabic on here because I can't hear everything you're saying.
Hi everyone. I missed you guys. I missed the class. I miss my teacher. Oh, I'm not happy because I am at home.
Yeah.
I'm not happy, Annie, I can't.
Yeah, I know all of us, we have stress.
Yeah. It's okay. Miss Canapel, about Wednesday class online. If we don't want to go on the class, it is okay.
That's okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Because some people have their kids, they have to do, and I'm recording it, so you can watch it again.
Okay.
Very interesting.
If I can, I'm gonna open it. If I can't, I'm not gonna open it. It's okay.
Just do it if you can, and it's just more practice for you, and you can ask me questions. So it's just for you to get more practice and interaction. But you don't.
Okay. It's okay. Okay.
Ghadir, how are you doing? Do you understand everything so far?
It's nice to see you. Thank you so much. I have to leave now, okay?
Me
Thank
too.
you. Bye. See you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
But I just wanted to make sure with Kadir, are you okay with understanding everything on the computer so far?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
you-
it's good. I thought it could be harder, but no, it looks easy after like you explained it.
Yeah, you just have to try it the first time, and and after you do it the first time, it won't be hard. Just the first time is always confusing for everything, right?
Yeah, thank you.
So you guys try those things, start your homework, and then on Wednesday I'll come back at 10 a.m. and you can ask me any questions. Maybe I can answer. Okay?
Okay.
And Ariane, when are you coming to Florida?
Bye.
Bye. Rush. I think that,
سهر علي معك عم يتفرج؟
لا.
what was that? I'll have to go back and listen to the recording and learn the Arabic. Mhm. Yeah, helpful for me. Okay, anyway, so we'll meet back here if you can on Wednesday at 10. Start working on the homework so you can test if it works, and the quiz. Do the quiz for today, the novel quiz, and then start working on the homework so you can, if you have any questions, you can ask me.
So can we leave right now?
We're done. Yep. Halas.
Yes, thank you so much, Ms. Kanap.
Bye.
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 See you in
Thank
here.
you.
Bye, bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Enjoy the
Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hope to see you soon. Hope so.
Okay. See you soon.